We're up to step 4 of the 6-step process. We've just sanded one of the ends flat, smooth and square. It is now an opportunity to measure our length and make sure that our length is accurately positioned on our piece of wood ready to cut it. Now we're obviously wanting to measure from the end. So this is my sanded end over here, and we're going to measure our length of 300 millimeters. To do that, I need an accurate measuring tool. The most accurate tool that we have in the workshop is a steel ruler, one that has a nice flat 0 point at the end, and we can easily measure our distances and measurements off that. The normal way that you might measure that would be to place the ruler flat on the piece of wood and use your finger to hold it against the sanded end. The problem with that is that your finger is not solid, it's soft, and therefore you can push the ruler half a mil into your finger and not know that it's not right on the end of the timber. So it's better if you can find some method of putting it against a solid surface. We can use our bench hooks on our benches to just place the sanded end of our timber against the bench hook and the 0 point of our steel ruler. In this case, I'm going to measure 300 millimeters, which is the length that we want. We're measuring it once again from the sanded end, and we just put a little mark. We only have to do that once. There is another way that you can do it, and that is you can hold your piece of wood and your ruler up vertically like that on a flat surface, and make sure you get your eye down, but it's a little bit more difficult, I suppose. So this is probably the easiest way to do it. Now, I can't really cut to that. I need a line. Not only do I need a line on this side, I need the line to go all the way around the timber. Might seem like overkill, but you do view the timber from all aspects, so you need to have the line on all sides. To do that accurately and to keep it square, you need a tri-square, a 90-degree angle that's nice and accurate in here, and we're going to use this tri-square to square a line all the way around the timber. Now, we can do that accurately or inaccurately. The accurate way to do it is to remember the rule about using a tri-square, and that is that the handle of the tri-square, which is the thicker stock part of the tri-square, always gets placed against the face edge or the face side of the timber, never against the other two faces of the timber, because they're obviously not as, you've chosen them as not as accurate. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to place the handle of the square against the face edge, move it to that mark. Now we need to continue that around. I'm going to mark where that line reaches the edge. Once again, here's my face side. I put the handle against the face side, keep it nice and tight against there, and do my second line. Mark where it reached the corner again. Face edge is there, so I can put my handle of the square against there. Do my third line. Mark where it hits the edge. I've got to go back this way this time because the face side is towards facing me. And complete our 4 lines, which basically, as you can see, meets up. And that's a good check to make sure that you have done 4 accurate square lines. If they don't meet up, if they're a little bit out, then obviously you need to go back and check which of the lines might be inaccurate and redo them. So that's how you produce a squared line all the way around the 4 sides of a piece of wood.